Sunday night was filled with anticipation and glamour when the new Miss USA 2009 was crowned in Las Vegas. Competition was stiff, but in the end, it was 22-year-old Miss North Carolina, Kristen Dalton, who walked away with the title. Kristen Dalton, Miss USA, good morning and congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Have you gotten used to hearing Miss USA after your name?
I don't think I could hear it enough, really. Actually, I used to scribble my name and Miss USA 2009 underneath it for a really long time, and now it's actually official. It's on the website, and couldn't be happier.
So this is something that you've been dreaming of since you were a little girl?
Oh yeah, since I was 3 years old, I've watched Miss USA every single year. Oh yeah, and I just always knew in the back of my mind that I was going to be that girl one day winning on national television with a pretty white smile and a beautiful crown, so it came true.
So were you nervous during all this, or were you pretty calm about it all?
I wasn't nervous because I prepared myself for the job of Miss USA and the way that I live my life and my integrity, and I've filled my schedule up with appearances and events so I would have enough endurance and stamina to take on the job when I moved to New York City.
So, now, what was your least favorite part of the competition? I mean, we know what you love doing, but what didn't you like?
The least favorite part? Maybe getting up really early in the morning when we went to bed really late at night. So not getting enough sleep maybe was my least favorite part.
So you don't want to do a job on the Today Show then?
No, I mean, I really didn't mind it, but if you're going to ask, then that's what I would have to say.
Speaking of questions, okay, we had this controversy about Miss California's answer to a question from Judge Perez Hilton. Let's play the clip and remind people of what the question was.
We live in a land that you can choose same-sex marriage or opposite marriage, and you know what, in my country and in my family, I believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there, but that's how I was raised, and that's how I think that it should be between a man and a woman. Thank you.
Fair question for her?
Absolutely a fair question. It's a social issue that surrounds us every day that I think that citizens should be aware of, and as a state representative, I think we could be prepared to answer that question.
How would you have answered it?
I would have said that the beautiful thing about America is that we have the right to choose. We have the right to choose what partner we want to love, commit, and spend the rest of our lives with. And I think that all couples should be able to legalize. They should be able to be recognized legally, and they should be able to enter into a union. Whether or not it should be defined as marriage, I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to the politicians.
All right. Well, you had some time to think about that question, but they were all kind of tough questions.
They were. I think that they were all on the same level of difficulty, and I welcome those kind of questions, and I'm really excited that they were the tone that they are, because it shows our intelligence, that we're beautiful and we're relevant, and I think that's so important for Miss USA.
So Miss California could get a shot at the crown if this summer, when you compete for Miss Universe, you win.
I'm planning on winning Miss Universe, and I would love for Carrie to become Miss USA and be my next roommate. We were actually friends during the competition, and I love her. I think she's great.
Now let's talk about your evening gown, your choice of evening gown.
Okay.
It stood out. A lot of people talked about it. Why did you choose that color?
I love blue. It's always been my favorite color. It just looks really great on me, and I love the way it walked. I love the way I felt in it, and I think that's the most important thing, is just the way you feel in it and the way you present yourself.
Now, so what's ahead? What are the duties now you've got to perform over this next year?
Well, my main cause that I'll be working with throughout the year is breast and ovarian cancer research and advocation. So I'll be working with all of their cause alliances. So I'm really, really excited about that. But not only that, I'll have red carpet events, and I'll be competing for Miss Universe on August 23rd in the Bahamas, which will be on NBC, so everyone can tune in and watch me take the crown.
All right.
And the great thing also about that is everyone can go on MissUSA.com and vote for what crown they think Miss Universe should wear this year, because we're getting a new crown.
Okay,
we're getting a new design.
Kristen, could you do me a favor? Could you go down to our control room? Our director, Joe Michaels, would like to wear the crown.
Okay, I would love to.
Would you?
Yeah, and this is actually an eco-friendly crown. It's a new design this year, so it goes with NBC's theme of Green Week.
All right. Well, the good thing, our director is eco-friendly. He's mostly running on alcohol. Okay. Kristen, thank you so very, very much. It's so nice to see you.